Greetings everyone, welcome back to another Corpse Party Book of Shadows video. I don't know how much left of this game there is, but I'm on the final chapter, Tooth. There's actually one more chapter after this one. I don't know how long the final chapter is though. I don't know how long this chapter is and then how long the final chapter is. You don't unlock the final chapter until you finish this one. And I completed all of the bad endings as well, so yeah. Byakudan Senior High School. Student council room, 4:30 p.m. What? What? Why does it sound? Why is it just okay? I don't know why the voices are on. Turn those off. Okay, there you go. Hey, Mr. President, don't forget about tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Please tell me I can kick you. Absolutely not. So what's happening tomorrow? Oh crap. Hold up. Forgot I was downloading a video. Hey, no violence in the student council room. We've been over this. It's your own damned fault for forgetting. Ow, stop, please. If I've forgotten something important, I sincerely apologize, but just tell me what it is already. Use your words, not your feet. It's this room. Spring cleaning. I mean, it's full of balls. Is this a storage shed or something? How long has it been since the sports festival? Oh yeah, that's right. We were asked to schedule a cleaning day. Ow! You completely put it out of your mind, didn't you? No, I swear. I penciled it in somewhere. Your recommendations are important to me and to the student council as you're a person, not a corporation. Talk like one. And I forgot, okay? It's not like I don't have enough on my plate as it is, though. Do you have any idea how much I'm expecting to do? I'm sorry. Good enough for me. I forgive you. What's the problem anyway? Wait, what? Tough love from your trusted clerk. Sometimes you just have to admit your mistakes and move on. Though the manly approach to presidency has its merits too. Mitsuki. Just make sure you keep at it. Desertion is not an option. Don't think you can run away from your post if the going gets tough. You got that? Yeah, I got it. You just don't get it, Tomohiro. Minko is my bride, so hands off. Bro, what? Like hell, I'm not giving her up to the likes of you. Besides, you've got that Nana girl, right? Don't you dare two-time her. You're so clueless. If only really gets good, or it only really gets good once you've got at least 3 girls. Everybody knows that. What? Sounds like you guys are having fun. Is that a game? Oh, Yamato. Yamamoto. You want in on this? It's a game where you use a stylus to mask her and kiss girls, and you can go out with 3 at once. What? I'm glad you're enjoying your little romp, but please keep it to 1 girl, you lowlives. Ow! You two remember what tomorrow is, right? What's tomorrow? Oh boy. Damn, okay. I had no idea any of this was going on in the student council room that day. I had other things on my mind, specifically a certain boy. Okay, Byakudan Senior High School, Class 2-4 after school. Okay. My name is Toko Kirisaki. I've been waffling for for quite some time on whether or not to say anything. But finally, I decided to bite the bullet and ask his best friend, Kurosaki. Hey, a quick question. Does Yuta have a girlfriend? No, I'm pretty sure he's single. Why? Well, I kind of might have my sights set on him, I guess. Seriously? Wow, that's great news. I'll definitely be rooting for you. Oh, but... What? Well, he's not a particularly sociable individual. When you get right down to it, going out with him might not be all that fun for you. But I hear that despite his obvious popularity with the ladies, he's never once so much as touched anyone. Isn't that kind of a bad sign, though? No, quite the contrary. It gives him a nice, clean image. For what? Oh. This was Kensuke Kurosaki, who had known Yuta Kisame, aka the boy I liked, pretty much all his life. I figured I'd come to him for all the information I needed in my conquest, since he was pretty much guaranteed to know Yuta's dating history. And so far, things seem to be going really well. I mean, not only did I confirm Yuta wasn't seeing anyone, but I got his best friend's blessing too, and confirmed that he really was oh, quick, the music's kind of loud. Not gonna lie, the music was kind of loud, and confirmed that he really wasn't the showy, obnoxious cool guy type. That suited me just fine. Kurosaki, hey. Kurosaki was understandably rather startled by the extraordinarily agitated female voice that suddenly rang out from behind his head. That's Hellgirl Mitsuki for you, heh. She was standing in the classroom doorway, arms folded across her chest, looking like some angry deity about to cast judgment down upon the world. And she had that deathly gleam in her eyes, the one that could fell the mightiest warriors before he even had a chance to draw his sword. Didn't I tell you today was spring cleaning in the student council room? And I told you I can't because I have club today. Come on, Fukuroi, back me up here. I wouldn't go that route. It's easier just to give in. What? Yeah, this was definitely Hellgirl's work. All the complexion was gone from Fukuroi's face. He was a man with a demon on his back. Whips at the ready, fully prepared to bring divine punishment upon all who opposed her. He was right. It was easier just to give in. This sounds like fun. Can I join you guys? Oh, by all means, the more the merrier. Mitsuki then grabs the nape of Kurosaki's neck and begins dragging him out the door in a decidedly painful-looking manner. He was likely a teary-eyed chick caught in the talons of a bird of prey, struggling in vain as he was being carried off to meet his grisly end. You know, I'm not even in the student council. Okay? I just loved watching those boys interact with Hellgirl Mitsuki. I couldn't wait to see more. I didn't even care if I had to clean in order to do it. I was a volunteer after all, so I was pretty much off the hook here. I could follow them at my own pace, no dragging for me. Okay. As soon as we left the classroom, though, we ran into Yuta. Or Yuya. What was it? Yuya or Yuta? It was Yuya. Okay, so that's the name. Yuya. Or rather, I did, as in I literally ran into him. I wasn't watching where I was going and wound up slamming into him so hard that I fell over. Immediately, he reached out his hand to help me up and asked if I was alright. Now that's a white knight if I ever had seen one. What a fun evening this would be. I imagined it ending with me lying in bed dreaming of Yuya's perfect face, inching ever closer to mine, but instead... what? Oh, okay. Are you okay, Toka? Or Toko? Yeah. It'll be alright. You'll feel better once you get it all out. Damn, okay. Okay. Here we go. I don't really think I need my guide for this one. I feel like I might need it though, because sometimes I get stuck on stuff. I don't know. I don't know if I should get my guide or not. I'm gonna go for now. See if I get stuck on something and I don't know what to do, then I'll pull out my guide. But there's only 2 endings in here, a bad ending and the true ending. So it shouldn't be that much problem. Okay. Was I right? I guess I feel a little better. That's good. Are you okay to head back and rejoin the others then? Yeah. Okay. Where do we go? Map. I don't entirely know where to go. Oh, out here. Okay. It was X to hide, right? Okay. Let me hide that, hide my model, and bam, look at that. Oh, that's Kisame, right? That's isn't that the isn't he was the one that the girl liked, right? Like, why would you even like him, man? Even then, his best, you know, the guy, I don't even know how he knew him in his own life. Whatever, I don't know. It hurts. Ryusuke, God, no. I'll bet it hurts real bad. I've tied up your knee and thigh joints. That should help stop the bleeding. I've got your leg right here, so don't worry about that. Toko? We were in an old-fashioned, rundown, and probably condemned school building. None of us knew how we got here, nor even where here was. But yeah, seriously, this guy is an insane person. He's insane in the school, but he was equally as insane outside. Fucking like killed a bird or something, right? I don't remember. But yeah, this guy's crazy. I don't even know why you liked him, and I don't know how the guy who apparently knew him for a long time, you know, didn't know about his psychotic behavior, you know, whatever. The whole hallway was an absolute bloodbath after what had happened. Poor Katsuyama walked into some kind of booby trap and half his right leg was lopped off from the knee down. It looked excruciating. How is somebody supposed to handle a situation like this? Why did this have to happen at all? It hurts. The fuck is wrong with this school? Why would there be traps set up in here? Where the hell even are we? Feels like somebody's screwing with us. Keep quiet, Ryusuke. Or keep quiet. Ryusuke has been very badly injured. The hell's your problem? You step in what? Stop it, please. This is what tagging along with Mitsuki and the others got me. I thought it was going to be a laugh riot, and at first, it was great. We all went to the student council room where we met up with Katsuyama, Shimada, and Emi, and started cleaning and goofing around. And then when we were done, Emi suggested we all try out this new charm she discovered on the internet. She's nuts for that kind of stuff. Oh crap, I didn't mean to click off. She took out this simple white paper doll, and we were all kind of fascinated. So we did as we were instructed, and then suddenly everything went dark. There was a violent shaking, and then we were here in this old schoolhouse. No explanation. We just need to get out of here. We need to work together and get out of this horrible place. Let's try to find an exit. What about Katsuyama? I'll carry him. Or I'll carry him. Whatever. Yuya. Yuya was so kind. You can always count on boys in times like these. Still, there was a potential problem with this course of action. Wait. What if there are more traps? If you're carrying someone piggyback, you won't be able to react quickly enough to avoid them. But I know. We have to. What I'm thinking is, we find a way out and ensure the road between here and there is safe. Then come back for Katsuyama. Yeah. I'll agree to that. Yeah. Ryusuke, don't worry. We won't leave you behind. We won't, will we? Just have somebody stay behind. You don't have to leave him there. There is 5 of you. Have somebody stay behind. Okawa was in a state of absolute panic. He just kept muttering to himself at Katayama's side. The two of them had always been extremely close. It's only natural he'd be worried though. His concern kind of bordered on obsession. But, who's going to go? We could lose our own legs in the blink of an eye just walking around in here. You're the one who said we should find an exit in the first place, so you go. Whatever. Shimada practically spit his answer at her. I hate people like him. Sure, he had a pretty face. That's basically all he had though. People like him pose as models in men's journals, but they're not good for much else. He got a lot of girls too, but I'm not one of them. I could never get past his awful attitude. It's such a huge turnoff for me when guys act that way. Not that I don't admire speaking with confidence and force. I try to do it myself whenever I can. But there's a difference between speaking forcefully and speaking in a way that belittles others. Shimada was basically just cold and uncaring. So this is Shimada. I'll go. I'm the one who suggested separating after all. Togo. I'll go too. Yuya? What a difference. Like night and day. Kind, thoughtful people like him don't make flippant remarks. They just man up and get stuff done. Are you one of the girls he kills? Because he's killed many people. I think. I don't know how many people he's killed in here, but I know he's killed someone. I was crushing on him harder than ever, because now, not only did I think he was both cool and hot, I also gained a ton more respect for him. There's no need for everyone to go. One more person should be plenty. Any takers? Dead silence. No volunteers, huh? Everybody just looked at one another, then looked away as if they were ashamed of themselves. What do I do? Ryosuke, you'll be lonely here all by yourself, won't you? He was frantically shifting his gaze from one person to another. I'd never seen him so on edge before. Finally, the silence were broken by a loud, shrill male voice, definitely not whom I would have picked. God damn it, fine. I'll go, you stay here. Are you sure it's okay, Kirisaki? Kirisaki said she'd go and she's a girl, so I said I'm going. You wait here, you good for nothing sack. You just get in the way anyway. Alright. I'll stay here with Ryosuke. Good luck. Come on, let's go. If we don't hurry, Katayama could be in real danger. Toko, be careful, okay? I will. Will you? Was I scared? You bet. I was scared, but in a situation like this, everybody has to work together. And as long as I had any willpower left in me, I wasn't about to give up. Plus, it didn't hurt that Yuya was with me, so I knew everything was going to turn out just fine. Nothing is going to turn out just fine. Yuya's with you. I don't know. Just keep walking. Okay, we're going downstairs. And I don't know where to go. Where do we go? Let's go to I was trying to go to 3A, but I guess I clicked on 2A. Okay. How do I know there's not any more traps around? How do I know there's not any more traps around? Okay. Anything in here? Well, the cabinet is locked. There appears to be numerous thick books inside. They have titles like The Truth of Ties and are adorable enough to kill you. What? What in the world could that last one possibly be about? I have no idea. There are letters scratched into the corner of this blackboard, seemingly with fingernails. Do not trust them, they will betray you. The one who volunteered to go will betray you most severely. Okay, some foreshadowing? What the fuck kind of foreshadowing type shit is that? The one who volunteered to go both of those two guys volunteered to come with us, you know, and Kizami I know will betray us, most definitely. He'll probably kill us. The words "kill before you're killed" are scribbled all over the school flyer. Okay. There's nothing else in here. Great. I would need to I need to find all the dead bodies. I don't know where I'm gonna find all the dead bodies from. Go to 3A. Because I don't know how much dead bodies I'm still missing. I have a lot of name tags actually that I need to find. A lot of name tags, and there's one. Hello, dead body. It's a newly deceased corpse. Based on appearance and dress, she seems to have been a female. There's a student ID name tag at her feet. Karasuyama High School. Okay. What's this say? How don't feel to be stabbed? What? What? How does it feel to be stabbed? Is that what it says? I don't know. The writing is partially erased, making it hard to interpret what it might have said. How does it feel to be stabbed? I feel like that's what it says. The store seems like it might just be openable. Yay! It's a bunch of dishes. They must have been propped against the door. There are wet, bloody prints all over them. It's a little disturbing. Okay. Anything else in here? Nothing else in this room. Okay. I don't know where to go. I guess I just explore everywhere. Like, go to 1A. Yeah. Oh. There's a large hole in the floor here. It's much too big to jump over. Okay, well, I can't go that way. So I guess the way we are supposed to go is down. Let's go to the lab. I feel like we're supposed to go to the nurse's office to get something, right? I don't know. Okay, it's locked. The lab is locked. So let's try the nurse's office. Nurse's office right here. Okay. I don't know if we need to go here. What? The word infirmary was written on the plate above the door. Somehow the room just felt like it would be deserted. I was oddly confident about that. Not sure why I felt that way, to be honest, but for good measure, I shouted, "Is anyone in there?" We still hadn't found Mitsuki after all. I didn't hear her call back though. So really, we had no business in this room whatsoever. Wait, was that a key sticking out of the lock? Who would have locked the door, but left the key? What would be the point? Whoa, what's up with that? The key's just sitting there. What are you doing? Hey, there could be, what? There could be, a boogeyman in there or something, and then what would we do? I figure we lock him in. We lock him in and keep him out of our hair. And what exactly do you plan to do with that key? I'm gonna hang on to it, of course. Stop tossing it around. That's dangerous. Don't you worry. I always catch whatever I throw. Hell, I can go even higher. Honestly, pain in the ass. Shimada was such a pain in the ass. I really couldn't stand the guy. Yeah, he really is a pain in the ass. I wanted to go into the nurse office, you know? Yeah. God, you're persistent. Look, you're very good at throwing and catching, okay? So just stop it already. The ceiling in this place sure is high. Let's see if I can touch it. Alley-oops. The hell did it go? No, whatever. I don't give a shit. And now the infirmary was cut off from us. If we needed it, brilliant. Yeah. You know, I feel like the infirmary would have been useful, you know. I'm pretty sure it would have still had stuff inside. It's an exit. And honest to God, exit. We can finally get out of here. I rushed over to the doors, hopeful yet afraid, knowing it might not open, but praying this horrid place would show us at least a little mercy. Gingerly, I raised my hand and pushed on it. and it swung open without even the slightest hesitation. It seemed almost too easy. Okay, that's strange. It was unnaturally dark outside. It was unnaturally dark outside though, and the rain was coming down so hard that peeking my head out for just a moment left my uniform completely soaked. Shimada pushed past me, throwing the door open even wider with his usual lack of regard for anyone and anything around him. My clothes went from soaked to drenched in a matter of seconds. If I were to actually walk out into it, I felt like I'd drown. What is this place? It's way too dark out here. We in a forest, maybe? It's really coming down. If we went out there in a rainstorm like this, we'd get soaked to the bone. I wouldn't mind seeing that look on you. Anyway, we know we can get outside safely now. Let's go back and get Katayama. Come on, Yuya. Despite our having found a way out, Yuya's demeanor hadn't changed a bit. He was standing back by the hall, where he could watch over us while also keeping an eye out for anyone else who might happen by. The model of maturity. Shimada, on the other hand. You guys go back if you want, but I'm leaving. What? I'm not about to stick around in this fucked up place any longer than I have to. Screw the others. I'm out of here. You can't be serious. Hell yeah, I'm serious. Those assholes are the one who chose to stay behind. They're just gonna die, one by one, and say let them. You're gonna die. Well, everybody's gonna die, but still. I didn't think you were quite that callous. What? But far to be it from me to stop you. Say, Kirisaki, you want to come with me? The tone in his voice said it all. He had hit the ultimate low. After abandoning his friends to save his own hide, he was now basically propositioning me. I really don't want to see you die. You've been real precious to me for quite some time, you know. With an obvious, rehearsed, and truly sickening pickup line. He really was the slime ball to end all the slime balls. Unbelievable. What the hell is wrong with you? Get your eyes off me, you jackass. I couldn't believe he had the nerve to pull something like this. I felt like that may have been the first time I'd ever truly yelled at someone. I was absolutely livid. And he wasn't even done. No. He still had plenty of salt left to throw in the wound. Oh, shut the hell up, you ugly bitch. Don't go getting the wrong idea. I was just trying to be nice and give you a ticket out of this hellhole. But if you don't want it, that's your loss. Tch, you need to die already. This guy's a lost cause, Yuya. Let's just go. My head was swimming. I was scared. I was angry. I was sad. Every negative emotion brought to the forefront, and every positive emotion pushed away. I didn't look back. I just turned away from Shimada, walked over to Yuya's side, and continued past him into the hallway. Yuya had been watching all of this unfold from the other side of the room, and for a moment, he just stood there, staring blankly at Shimada. The hell are you looking at? Get out of my sight, you spacing bastard! Shimada then drew a large knife from his breast pocket. Its tip struggled to glisten in the dull light of the room. But it did ultimately succeed. He began waving it around like a dumbass, probably thinking it made him look more menacing. Bro brought a full-on freaking like kitchen knife to a freaking school or something. Full-on butcher knife or something. I don't know. Bet I could check it out. Just bought this baby yesterday. Not bad, eh? Bet I could put it to good use in a lot of ways. You are an amusing fellow. Okay. What? Does that asshole really have 10 girlfriends? How is that even possible? And yet I'm precious to him somehow with a crook. What a crook. How low of an option must he have of women in general to pull crap like that? There's just no excuse. I was uh I was indignant. I was fuming. I just kept cursing and mumbling as I fast walked back to the third floor to meet up with the others. And all the while, Yuya was keeping pace with me, saying nothing at all. Always the model of maturity, always even-tempered. He really was like a rock, or maybe he found my muttering annoying and was just keeping quiet so I'd do the same. I didn't like the possibility one bit, so I mentally slapped myself on the cheek, forced positivity in my voice, and tried to engage him in cheery banter. Oh man, okay. You're a far better man than he is, Yuya. You've never said or done anything to hurt a lady, right? I mean, I know you've got a lot of women falling for you, but I've never once heard a single bad rumor about you from any of them. It's kind of amazing. I looked him square in the eye as if asking him, isn't that right? And for a moment, his eyes did meet mine. But then they went right back to the hall. Was he not used to receiving compliments from women? That seemed hard to believe. I'm not sure what you mean. Heh. What a cute, innocent response. Bro, shut up. Shut up, woman. Bro. Stop simping, bro. Stop simping for him. I must have come across as bipolar to him or something. One second, I'd try to lighten the mood with small talk or compliments. And then I'd start to feel scared of this school again. Or angry at Shimada, or sad for Katayama. My mind just couldn't make up its mind what I felt. What? Toko, Emmy, isn't anyone there? Mitsuki? That was Mitsuki, wasn't it? I was coming from downstairs. Mitsuki's voice echoed up from below, but our friends were waiting for us above. For a moment, I wasn't sure which direction to go, but only for a moment. The fact is, our friends were very, very close. So close that it would be foolish not to tell them what was going on before chasing after Mitsuki. Come on, we need to check in with Emmy and the others, then follow that voice downstairs. He just nodded and began running up the stairs, and I was right behind him. Okay, you're gonna die. Oh man. Sorry it took so long. We found an exit. Come on, we have to get moving. I was out of breath, staring down at the ground and talking to what I assumed would be three very attentive friends. But then I looked up. They were all there. But there was no immediacy, no urgency on anyone's face. Emi and Okawa weren't even looking at me, nor at Yuya, but at Katayama. They were fixated on his face, and each bore a sad, hopeless, empty expression, and they certainly weren't about to get moving. There was a general heaviness in the air. Something was very wrong. I gently reached out my hand and touched Emi's shoulder. What's going on? Toko, Katayama's getting weaker. He's not going to make it. Ryosuke, why won't you talk to me? Say something, please, Ryosuke! Emi's eyes were filled with tears. Okawa, too, was cradling Katayama's head, and looked like he'd been crying this whole time. His eyes were bright red, and his nose was running. Yuya, still saying nothing, just walked over to Katayama's side, bent down and began examining his wound. Yuya? We need to hurry. The four of us silently but anonymously agreed that our best course of action was to pick up Katayama and bring him out through the exit we'd discovered. And we had to be very, very quick about it, or he really would die. I could tell just by looking at him that his time was almost up. Kizami, can you carry him? Yeah, I could use your help getting him on my back though. Ryosuke, hang in there, we'll save you. As this was all going on, I had that nagging feeling like I was forgetting something. Of course, Mitsuki. We had to go find her. We couldn't just leave her behind after all. Yuya, do you mind if I run downstairs and look for Mitsuki? If she wanders too far, she might... He didn't even have to say anything this time. His eyes told me the whole story. Got it. I know I can trust you with this task, they said. And that was enough for me. I shot off down the hall just like a bullet. I was determined to find Mitsuki and rejoin everyone en route. Somebody's gonna die. I hurried down to the second floor. Somebody's already dying, but you know, somebody else is gonna die. But Mitsuki's voice was coming from even farther down. I'd have to keep going to the first floor ahead of the others. Where else am I going? I don't know. I guess I'll just head to the exit, and I don't know. I don't know where Mitsuki went. Mitsuki was with the Fukuroi, whatever the fuck his name is, guy, right? Like before? Where they ran into Morishige? I think so. I don't know where they went. Oh. No. If I got this place mapped out right, my head, I'll just be getting farther and farther from where we heard her voice. This way, I should go back. Okay. But there's a dead guy here, so let's do it. It's a thoroughly decomposed corpse, having gone completely. Yep. Fortunately, the deceased name tag. Yep. Name tag. Okay, so she said first floor. So let's go to the first floor. Go this way. Okay. God damn. No, if I've got this place mapped out. What? I thought we were going to the first floor. Where are we going? The second wing? I thought we were going to the first floor. Or did those stairs lead up to the second floor? I'm pretty sure. No, actually, I'm on the first floor. Never mind. I'm an idiot. Never mind. Those stairs actually lead up to the second floor as well. Okay. If I kept running in circles like this, I'd never find her. I was in a state of panic, and I was allowing it to steer my path. Frustrated with the situation and with myself for choosing to give up and head back empty-handed, I forced myself to stop and turn. I was going to do what I should have done in the first place, call out Mitsuki's name with everything I had in me, and hope she responded. Mitsuki, where are you? We're all here. No answer. Just the cold, lonely sounds of rain and wind bearing down on this old, dilapidated building. This may have been a fairly large school, but sound travels well in here. If she were anywhere in this hallway, I'm sure she would have heard me. And if she were just here only minutes ago, she definitely should have been around now. Could something have happened to her? Mitsuki. Oh, my name. Common name. Okay. Where do we go? I don't know. The door Leon's covered walkway is frozen in place. Okay. So I can't go that way. So do I just head back? Do I just head back to them? Because Mitsuki is gone. No, Mitsuki's gone. Her and Fukuroi are somewhere else, right? Whatever, let's head back to the third floor. What is that? Go? Ah! Okay, I'm gonna save here because I feel like that's the bad ending. Save right there. And talk to you. It appears to be the ghost of a young boy. Look closer. Got you. Well, I'm dead. I am dead. Hopefully that's the only bad ending. Or hopefully that's the only ending that you can get with that. Because I feel like if there would be another bad ending, it'd just be the exact same ending, you know? But with the same ghost. You know, the exact same ending, but like somewhere else and not in that place. So hopefully that's the only one. So that's the bad ending. Now all we need is the true ending. Yes, the true ending. Continue, whatever. Okay, I don't think I can ignore him, right? No, I have to click on him and then step away. Okay. Or not. So I can't go that way. Where do I go then? Do I go to the exit? That one's supposed to do? Go to the exit? I don't know. So I can't do anything with that ghost, and it doesn't let me go back up. So I don't know. I don't know. God. I feel like I don't know, I feel like I'm doing fine without my guide. And most people finish this game without a guide. The person made the game, who made the guide, played the game without a guide to make the guide. What the hell was that? What just appeared in front of me? I don't know, but I'm gonna save here. I'm gonna save here again, cause I feel like that thing might kill me. From the looks of it, you're another victim dragged here against your will, no? Well, I'll tell you now, there's no escape from this school. There is nothing to be gained here but despair, though if you've got an iron will, you might be able to survive for a little while at least. Here, you should have this. It'll help keep the wandering spirits at bay, though it only works once. So take it, get out there and fight like hell. Stay alive as long as you possibly can, okay? Spirit vanished. But lying on the floor below, where it had been, was a gemstone. Specifically a violet-colored gemstone, probably an amethyst. So I can use it to keep the wandering spirits at bay one time, huh? I guess he meant the full body one, or it would have kept him at bay too. Either way, with this gem, I felt like I could actually get back to my friend safely. I was as hopeful as I could expect, all things considered. Okay, so we acquired amethyst, of course. He also said there was no escape from here, but it was my blah 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 to believe what I wanted to believe and ignore what I wanted to ignore. Okay. So now we can head back to our friends, because we can just say, go away, ghosts. Take this amethyst, go away. And yeah. Okay. Use the amethyst. I held the amethyst in front of me and approached. Wait, hold up. I should have saved, not gonna lie. I feel like I should have saved there. Because there was a different choice there. And incredibly, it actually worked. But the ghost in the gem faded and disappeared. I feel like I would have still died if I did the other one. The stairwell was now free to be traversed. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I would have still died if I picked the other one. So yeah, it doesn't matter. Emmy, are you okay? There was like a ghost at the bottom of the stairs. Or that was me. Okay, never mind. Where's everyone else? Come on, we have to get Katayama's situation and get out of here. Emi's face was absolutely wrecked with tears, and she was shaking her head violently. She wanted to tell me something, but the words just weren't coming. I had a really bad feeling about this. I ran past her to the bathrooms to where Katayama was being lifted onto Yuya's shoulder when I left. Bro is deceased. Why? Katayama was back on the floor, right where we set him down. When this whole ordeal began. Wasn't he on Yuya's shoulder? What was going on? I have an inkling, or I have an inkling, but I wasn't, but I didn't want to believe it, so I pushed it out of my mind. Yuya, what are you all still doing here? We need to get Katayama ready to go. Didn't make it. What? Right after you left, he let out a huge scream, and then he just went limp. No. Oh man. I didn't know what else to say. A person had just died, and not some stranger, but a person I knew, a friend. It was the strangest feeling. I kept looking at him and thinking, is he really dead? Is this really what a person looks like when he dies? Seeing him like that, draining every last bit of energy I had in me, I fell to my knees, thoroughly defeated. Oh man, bro. Oh man. Bro just died. Okawa says he isn't moving from Katayama's side. So what are we supposed to do now? Emmy and I couldn't stay near the body. We'd gone down to the second floor where we picked a corner and just stood there, trying to recompose ourselves. Yuya elected to stay with Okawa on the third floor, I guess to try and break him from his shock and help put some distance between him and Katayama. None of this felt real. Maybe I just didn't want it to be real. It was a huge nightmare. It had to be. I'd just sit up in my bed and it would all be over. So we're just gonna ignore the fact that nobody is questioning the fact that the redhead bitch is not with us anymore. We left and then came back without him, and nobody questioned it. Why did this have to happen? I'm not waking up. I don't get it. I'm not waking up. I keep trying to tell myself this is all just a dream, but Toko. My energy was waning again. I sank to the ground, landing on my knees. Emmy followed my lead and put an arm around me for comfort. A friend had just died. He just died. God, why? Oh man, bro. What's with the footsteps? Emmy and I look at each other. We both heard them. Footsteps coming down the hall. It was too dark to make out who it was, but the gate was decidedly male. The two of us slowly and quietly rose to our feet, hid around the corner and peeked out, both terrified and curious as to what we might see. Is it gonna be the redhead? Or is it gonna be big boy? There at the end of the hall, figure finally came into view. It was a tallish man, unsteadily teetering at his as he slowly strode towards us. It was Shimada, drenched from head to toe. Okay. Not Shima. Duh. Emmy shot forward, intending to run towards him, but I grabbed her arm and held her back without even thinking about it. She turned and looked at me with a puzzled expression. I can't handle him. What? Don't tell me he did something to you. No. Thank goodness. At times like these, especially, we really need to keep each other in the loop about everything that happens. She looked back at me again as she said this, staring right into my eyes in an almost disciplinary manner. It was a perfect guilt stare. I couldn't help but succumb to it, feeling bad for not having filled her in about Shimada's incident. Yeah. Oh man, bro. Shimada is untrustworthy, you know? Shimada continued his slow, wet walk down the hallway. Then all of a sudden, for no discernible reason, he simply fell forward, landing hard on his face. Something was wrong with him, and while I loathed the man, I didn't want to see him suffer. Amy and I were both poised to run to his aid, when other figures randomly began appearing all around him. Figures of children, blue and ethereal, shimmering with their own light. Oh man. Oh man, bro. What are they? We could barely even see Shimada from our vantage point anymore, as his body was obscured almost completely by the backs of those ghost children. You can see right through them, yeah? They're ghosts. He wasn't moving, though, so it didn't seem like they were doing anything to him. But then he wasn't moving at all, which seems highly suspicious. It occurred to me that maybe we should try to save him. Maybe you should try not to save him. I inched forward. He was still in exactly the same position he had been when he fell to his knees. He literally hadn't moved at all. Was he unconscious? Emmy and I looked at one another and nodded. It was a silent signal to move forward and do whatever we could to help. Wasn't he surrounded by ghosts? Oh, man. Bro's been stabbed. That was the knife he had. Right? That was the knife he had. Yeah, I don't know what he got stabbed. I don't know who stabbed him. But he's dead. He's dead. He's not gonna be in the next Corpse Party game. He probably is still gonna be in the next Corpse Party game. The Corpse Party games are just retellings of the entire story, basically. It only gets new once we reach Corpse Party Dead Patient, and then the whole new Corpse Party game, Corpse Party 2. I forgot what it's called. Corpse Party 2, and then yeah. That's when it gets good. Or that's when it gets different, I guess. The children vanished as we approached, revealing a horrific sight. Shimada's stomach had been flayed wide open. She was dead. The knife he'd flaunted earlier was jutting from the wound. It was an almost ceremonial death, like that of a samurai who'd thrown himself on his sword. Whatever. No. What were those children? Oh, should I know? They might still be nearby. Yeah. Kizami, it's horrible. Shimada is... Yuya, who'd presumably rushed down to see what was wrong, calmly walked over to Shimada's body. He was checking for signs of respiration or pulse. He turned back to face us again a moment later, and his facial expression said it all. Shimada really was dead. I was beginning to lose it. I just couldn't take any more of this. My friends and acquaintances were dying one by one. I guess I should say had died. But it didn't seem like it was over. Not by a long shot. This is bad. There's something in here with us. Something that's trying to kill us. Hell, it was doing more than trying. It had already succeeded twice over. I was scared. I was paranoid. I was shaking and crying and screaming inside. I was deathly afraid that something else would show up, and then it did. Oh man, bro. Sachiko! This little girl in a red dress, standing between us and the third floor staircase. I couldn't make out the expression on her face through her bangs, but I could literally feel the hatred in her eyes as she stared into our souls. Then she turned around and slid up the staircase into the third floor hallway. Oh shit. What's... Emmy was turned the other way, so she hadn't seen the girl at all. She eventually followed our gazes, but by the time the girl was gone, she looked confused. That particular apparition looked a lot different from the other ghost I'd seen, but there was still no doubt in my mind she was definitely a ghost. What do we do about Okawa? We have to go get him. We have to get him out of this school now. I'll go calm down. Wait! Yuya, I'll come with. It could be dangerous. You wait here. Dangerous? Well, that is the direction the girl in the red dress went. And I guess Yuya didn't want me to be put in harm's way. I nodded and watched him back, receded into the darkness as he chased after Emmy. Oh, fuck. Dude. I know Kisame is not gonna die. Pull yourself together, Toko. You know what they say, no weapon can pierce a calm heart. So what's the most important thing right now? Yeah. No. What was going on? Why was Emmy screaming? I could hear voices now. Emmy and Okawa were having a heated argument. What? That's not possible. We have to leave him and run. We'll get caught if we don't. No, we can't just leave him behind. We have to take him to the hospital. But he's dead. No, he's not. He's dead. He's not. He can't be. Leave him and run? We'll get caught? That ghost girl must have been pursuing them. This is bad. We have to go help them. Damn, bro. What the? Murderer! Katayama's body was sprawled unceremoniously on the landing halfway up to the third floor, along with Okawa. Damn, bro. Damn, 3 CGs? Damn, bro. Look at that. I don't know which one to use for the thumbnail. Okay. I'll figure it out. Katayama's body was... Oh, I wrote it down. At the top of the stairs stood Emi, and in front of her Yuya with an imposing scowl on his face. Hold up, how come my message speed is not at all? It's supposed to be at all. I didn't understand any of this. What had just happened? Emi let out another scream and came running towards me down the stairs. Okawa then seemed as if he'd fallen and broken his arm. He was lopsidedly crawling towards me. It was almost as if he were trying to distance himself from Yuya. Murderer! Murderer! I ran to the base of the stairs to meet up with Emi. I needed some sort of context here. What happened? What's going on? Run away, you'll be killed! Kizami kicked him down the stairs out of the blue! What? I glanced up at Yuya, but his face was shrouded in darkness. I couldn't make out an expression at all. Okawa seemed to have reached his breaking point. He shot to his feet and took off behind me, towards the second floor, as fast as he could. Yuya kicked Okawa down the stairs. Why? Yuya, it's not true, is it? Slowly, he walked down to the landing. He was neither concerned nor scornful. His face was a blank slate. As soon as he reached my level, he bent down and began fiddling with Katayama's body, raising the arm, then letting him drop, wiping the blood from the ears and nose, then looking at it as if studying a specimen under a microscope. Whatever. What the hell? Who's enjoying this? I finally got to see an emotion writing clearly on his face. And it was elation. How is this not some crazy dream? Yuya, no! Tears began spilling from my eyes like water. I was shocked, confused, and I don't even know what else. Toko, get away from him! Hurry! God, no! Dude, what the fuck? Dude. Okay. Damn. Kisame is, crazy. I always knew he was crazy because he was literally crazy in the first 2 games. Or in the first game and then this one. Emi and I found ourselves standing in front of the door to the school infirmary. Shimada took the key and lost it. So this room is no good. Like, seriously, is the glass unbreakable? Because it's clearly broken. But then again, I don't know how you're gonna get in there because there's wood. The wood's probably unbreakable. Whatever. If we hid in a place like that, we'd be sitting ducks anyway. We need to go further down to the first floor. The poor girl was frantic. I can't say I blame her. But, well, something about this whole situation just didn't feel right to me. Emi, I'm still not sure we need to run. Huh? What? I just don't believe Yuya, kind, sweet Yuya, would be capable of something like that. But he really did kick him down the stairs. It happened. He kicked Okawa. How can that possibly be true? Fine. Do what you want. And I don't care anymore. With that, Emi pushed me out of the way and ran past me towards the stairwell leading to the first floor. Ah, Emi! I have nothing more to say to you. You wouldn't believe me anyway, since you're so convinced I'm lying. And off she went. I was now separated from every one of my friends. But was I really in danger? I mean, I was, but from Yuya? That just didn't seem right. Or more likely, I didn't want it to be. I wanted to believe that this was all a misunderstanding. My legs were shaking and my head was swimming. I just stood there, unsure of what I should go, of where I should go or what I should do. And then there he was, right behind me. And in his hand was Shimada's huge knife, the one that was last seen jutting from Shimada's stomach. It was still dripping with blood. This definitely made matters more complicated. How could I doubt Yuya's guilt when he was holding something like that? Why did he even have it? How could he possibly bring himself to pull a knife from his friend's lifeless corpse? But I wasn't going to run. I turned around and I braced myself. I opened my mouth, intent on discussing this rationally. I ran away now. I felt like it would all be over. There would be nothing left to save, no one left to trust. But what could I possibly say to him? So, like, how does the door open to the other wing? Because that's where Kizami is. Yuya. That's where he's like that's where we are introduced to him in the second wing, and that's where he kills, I believe, Emi. I think he kills Emi over there. I think. I'll save. There's a choice. So I will save. I don't know what the difference is. Give me 1 second. Okay, it doesn't matter. It does not matter. Why did you do it? Are you alright? Okay. I didn't mean to click it. Whatever. My body was still visibly. What? Hold up. I need to know what that said. My body was still visibly shuddering, and I doubt I'd have much of a voice if I tried talking. But I just wanted this all to be a horrible mistake so badly. I knew I had to say something. I knew I had to get through to him. Maybe he was just freaking out in his own way. This whole experience had been taxing for all of us, and Yuya's only human. He must have been terrified. Maybe I could help get him through it. Get him to talk about what's bothering him and feel a little better. It was worth a shot at least. Yuya, are you alright? Kirasaki, do you know where Urabe and Okawa are? Why? No answer. He just started muttering to himself and slowly walking right past me, as if I weren't even there. Yuya, what are you doing? What do you have, in your hands? I thought I could put it to good use in a lot of ways. Stop this. Get rid of that thing. No. I couldn't let this go on. I grabbed him by the arm and just clung to him, putting my full weight on his body to keep him from going any further down the hallway. He was at a crossroads about to walk down a path of no return, and I wasn't going to lose the kind considerate Yuya I'd fallen for. Unfortunately, the only tool I had at my disposal for stopping him were my feelings, and those just weren't going to be enough. Another one. God damn, there's so many CGs, bro. So many CGs. Is he seriously gonna punch me? Bro's rounding up to punch me. Gah! I was so startled that it took me a moment before I'd even figured out what happened. It's the same in here, you know. Or it's the same in here, you know. That was the first time in my entire life that I'd ever been punched in the head, and he put everything he had into it. Getting killed by this school. I couldn't focus. My brain was still rattling inside my skull from the impact. We're getting killed by me. The world was spinning. I looked up at him with spasmodic, twitching, teary-filled eyes. There was no sign of remorse or compensation whatsoever. He looked like a feudal warrior, clutching his sword and staring down at his enemy. The area all around my eyes was throbbing. It hurt so badly and felt so swollen and sore I couldn't even imagine what it must have looked like. And he wasn't done with me. He got in closer and closer, grinning unnaturally as he raised his fist for a second strike. Damn, bro. Let's test this out on you, shall we? You can be the first. God damn, bro. I was running on pure instinct and adrenaline. At this point, I shot to my feet and just forced them to carry me to safety somewhere or anywhere. He was going to kill me. He was really going to kill me. Gah! I felt something rattling around uncomfortably inside my mouth, so I spit it out into my hand. It was white. A single white tooth with blood-red highlights at its root. That maniac had actually knocked out one of my teeth. God, my tooth. Bro. So guys, I'm kind of confused because the because in the guide it's talking about you know, see the spirit, and then you use the amethyst, and then it says choose either option. Okay, so actually that's where I was at right now. Okay, so that's they examine the ghost and then use the amethyst. Okay, so we're almost done. So yeah, I'm finishing this chapter, this video, and hopefully next video. But yeah. He was there just behind me. I panicked, tripping over my own feet and stumbling to the ground on the landing between the first and second floor. God. I fall onto my backside, dropping my tooth on the ground next to me. I began slinking away from the encroaching figure of Yuya Kisame. Save me! Somebody, anybody! God, please! No! I was scooting backwards across the floor, too stiff, sore, and scared to stand, but then my hand brushed across something small and metallic. A key. Yeah, it's the infirmary key that Shimada lost. Even with my hand right over it, I was shaking so badly that I could barely work my fingers to get a grip. It was the most frustrating feeling in the world, and for a few seconds that felt like hours. I just kept trying in vain to pick up that damned key. Finally, I slipped my finger through the ring. I had it. This was my one and only chance. Scrambling to my feet, I somehow slipped past Yuya and ran back to the second floor as fast as I could, forced my shaky legs to carry me. I had the key. I could lock myself in. I could hide it in the infirmary. Yeah, bro can't break that down. Kisame didn't pursue, not right away. He just stood there staring at the tooth that I dropped on the ground, staring intently as if trying to make out what he was seeing. Her tooth. The fuck? What the fuck? What's bro doing? What is bro doing right there, bro? Okay. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Crack, crunch, scrape. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Gulp. Bro, what? Oh man. Oh man. There didn't seem to be any way to lock the door from the inside. I needed to find a hiding place before Yuya showed up. In the corner of the room, under the bed, maybe? I was scanning every inch of the room as quickly as possible, sizing up my surroundings. My eyes stopped on one of the medicine shelves. Scissors. There are scissors in here. It felt like such a revelation, like the answer I was looking for. But what was I gonna do with scissors? Was I gonna fight? Fight who? Yuya? I wouldn't stand a chance. I decided to leave them there. I stepped back and crouched down behind a partitioning screen that was set up in the middle of the room. Yeah, you're gonna die. Because you can't escape Yuya, and I know Yuya's not gonna die. There's a ghost girl in a red dress coming. Arabe had run back to the bathroom on the third floor to warn Okawa about the imminent threat that was approaching. Unsurprisingly, he was still crouched on the ground, cradling Katayama's lifeless head in his arms. I thought this guy ran away, and was still stubbornly insistent that if he were to leave that spot, he'd have to carry Katayama with him. That's not possible. We have to leave him and run. We will get caught if we don't. No, we can't just leave him behind. We have to take him to the hospital. But he's dead. No, he's not. He's dead. He's not. He can't be. What a stubborn, foolish man. I'd had enough. I decided I'd rip Katayama's body from Okawa's arms and kick it down the stairs. It made one hell of a thud, when it hit the landing, but he was already dead, so what did it matter? As long as it helped get Okawa moving, I didn't care. Oh, so we're showing what happened. Okay. See, look, he's dead. So get your ass off that floor and run. Open your eyes, Katayama. Open your eyes. Katayama's dead. We have to get out of here now. You saw me? Rabe was looking at me, then at Katayama's body, then back at me, as if she couldn't make up her mind which was more interesting. But why was she looking at me? Did I have something on my face? Okawa, on the other hand, was focused squarely on Katayama. He was trembling all over, but I thought he finally understood that he turned me. Murderer! Yelled like a madman and ran down the stairs towards his friend's body. He wasn't exactly in his right mind, however, so those last few steps didn't quite go as planned. He tripped and fell quite hard next to Katayama. Gah! Gah! Murderer! Murderer! Emi, what happened? What's going on? Murderer? Who, me? I wasn't the one who killed Katayama. Run, 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 you'll be killed! I see. In here. Getting killed by the school and getting killed by me are one and the same. We're all going to die here either way, after all. Damn, bro. Okay. Then he snapped, and then he started chasing us with a knife. And that's it. That's it. Tooth. That would have been the end of the game if I didn't get the bad endings. You know? Is it gonna, you know, what's going on? You know, is it just the credits? Not the credits. I don't wanna watch the credits. Can I skip the credits? Can I skip the credits? I wanna skip the credits. I wanna skip the credits. Damn. No button to skip the credits? Okay. Whatever. We're watching the credits. Whatever. I'll see you guys after credits. So I gotta sit through this. I don't know how long the credits are, so give me 1 second. Okay. We've cleared Chapter 7. Prologue Blood Drive is now available. Okay, all those guys are in the bonus. Okay, there's my achievement. There we go. Got 3 achievements. Unlock Chapter 8, complete Chapter 7, and attain all endings in Chapter 7. Okay, let me go to bonus. Let me check. What I got all here? So, Soulful Testimonies. I'm missing 2. I'm only missing 2 Soulful Testimonies. I think these are from Blood Drive. Hopefully. Hopefully those 2 are just from the one from Blood Drive. The Phonograph. I don't know if, I'm pretty sure I've gotten everything here. Oh, what? No, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. The Gallery of Spirits. Let me check if I got everything. Okay. I'm missing this one. I don't know how to get that one. I'm only missing 1 image. Hopefully that's from Blood Drive. Hopefully, because that's the only image I'm missing. Oh no, I'm missing 2 images. I don't know where to get these. Where do I get those images from? I'm missing 3 images. Hopefully those 3 are from Blood Drive. Hopefully. So I'm missing 3. Let me go to options. And ending list. Then Blood Drive. Okay. So guys, that's the end of the game. I've gotten all the schools. I don't have everyone. Well, I have everyone there. I am missing 2 people from there. Missing 1 person from that one. 3 people from that one. 1 person. I'm missing 2 from there. I'm missing a lot from there. Missing a lot from there. I have everyone there. I am missing 1. Missing 2. Missing 1. And missing 2. Okay. Still have a lot of name tags to find. Gotta do that off camera. But I'll do all that stuff after I've actually fully finished the game. Because we come over to the new chapter, we have Blood Drive, which we will do next time. And then I don't know when I'll start Blood Drive, the game. I don't know when I'll start that one. Because that's the next game. And then after Blood Drive, I'll play Dead Patient. And then once the new game comes out, then I'll get that one and play that one as well. But yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a like, subscribe if you have not already. Check out my second channel. I post non-anime related content on there. I'm currently playing Minecraft. I have a Minecraft Survival and then Minecraft Survival with mods. I'm also playing Elden Ring live. I'm currently taking a break from live streaming because of my work and school. But I'm probably going to come back sometime this week, I think. Sometime this week I'll live stream Elden Ring. But yeah, check me out. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace out and bye-bye.